Okay, so what are we doing, Josue?
Alright, we're going to listen to the message to see how many embryos they're going to freeze. So let's see what they say.
I just got really nervous. What if there's none?
Well, we're going to find out.
See, I turn the volume up.
Hi Megan, this is Allison at New Direction Fertility. I was just giving you a call with your day 5 embryo report. So out of the 7 that were fertilized, it does look like the lab was able to freeze one of them today. They are still keeping an eye on just a few of them. 2 of them did stall, which means that they stopped growing, so they are continuing to look at just a few more of them, and then we should be giving you a call back tomorrow with your next report.
Oh my
You
goodness.
have 1 that was frozen today, 2 of them stalled, and the lab is keeping an eye on just a few more of them. If you have any questions, please give us a call back at 480-351-8222. Thank you. Have a good day.
Well, there it is. We have 1 that's been frozen,
Oh
so
my gosh.
this is the miracle one we're praying for. So
Well, she said there's a few that are still they're still watching. So I did see that sometimes they'll go to day 6 because some of them are close, but they want to watch them one more day. So we could end up with more. But oh my gosh, that's scary because with 1, like, it sounds great, like, but if you do an implant and it doesn't work, then you have none left.
Yeah.
So that's scary. Maybe God doesn't want us to have twins.
I don't know.
Almost that one's gonna split. Oh my.
All right, well, be praying for us as we continue the journey. Bye.
Hey everyone. So you saw that clip of us listening to the voicemail, hearing that we only have 1 frozen embryo at this point, and that they're looking at a few for 1 more day. Honestly, didn't even know how to react. Like, I was shocked. Like, I don't know what I was expecting. I kind of felt like we're gonna have at least 3 because we had 3 excellent embryos, even though the doctors told me, or the nurse told me, that it didn't necessarily mean anything in relation to how many get frozen. So I've had all day. It's been a really long day. I feel like I'm a hot mess right now. Got skin breaking out. I'm all greasy, but I just thought I'd make this so I can remember how I felt, and for anybody else going through this, that they can watch it too and either relate or, you know, I don't know. I just want to be real with you guys because I don't want it to all look like it's all easy and happy. So, the way that I'm feeling right now is a mix of emotions. I'm thankful that we have 1, because a couple nights ago I had a nightmare that we had 0. And so having 1 is really good in comparison to 0. And it only takes 1. But I thought for sure, you know, before even starting this process, I just felt like, oh yeah, we're gonna have like 6 or 7 embryos, and I'm gonna have to make decisions on what to do with all of those babies, and I was stressed about all of that. I did not think that we'd end up with 1. And again, it might be, maybe tomorrow we'll get a call and the doctor will say it's 3, you know, or something like that, but we know for sure that 2 completely stopped developing, and that 1 is frozen, and they left a message, you know, because we were in church, and since it's a Sunday, they aren't in the office, I don't think, because when we called, nobody answered, so we left a message asking about how many, so we don't know how many they're looking at, but we'll find out tomorrow either way. and hopefully find out the quality and all that. So I have mixed emotions because I'm thankful for the one, and because in one sense, like, I was praying this whole time that, you know, God would take care of as far as the numbers, and that we wouldn't have to make decisions, that God would make the decision for us. And so I feel like, okay, well, he chose one. That's his decision, you know. But it's scary because it's scary because if we have one, that means that we go to transfer, and if this fails, this baby doesn't implant, then we have no babies left. And that means all of our money is gone, and all of that hope is gone. And that's terrifying to me. I honestly didn't think we would be that couple, you know, the couple that is so low in the embryo numbers and like possibly it not working. So of course you never think you're gonna be like the one whenever it's anything in life that is difficult. I didn't think I was gonna be dealing with infertility for over 7 years, almost 8 years. But here we are. So, you know, the hope I have is that I ultimately trust God, and whether we get one baby out of this or no babies out of this, 3 babies out of this, however many, in the end, I'm going to trust and believe that it's God's plan for our family. We did pray that, you know, if this isn't meant to be, then it won't work. But if it is meant to be, you know, that it will. And maybe that's a cop-out, I don't know, but I feel like for us in our life, you know, we are Christians and we do trust in God, and he's been there for us through all of this. And like I've even I've said before that I'm thankful for the infertility because it brought us our 2 boys that are beautiful, and they are our children, and I wouldn't trade them for the ability to, you know, conceive. I wouldn't trade them for anything. They're our boys, and the only way they came to us was because of our infertility. So I've learned that God always has a plan, and it's always better than what I thought or what we planned. And so I'm trusting that even if we hear tomorrow to confirm, oh yes, we only have one, if that's what they say, I'm believing that there is a reason we only have that one. And I'm gonna be thankful for it, and I'm gonna say, you know, thank you, God, because now we don't have to make any decisions. We're just gonna move forward, and if it works, it works, and if not, it doesn't. And then we'll have to make some decisions from there, but we won't have to make any decisions as far as, you know, other embryos go. But, you know, of course, my biggest hope is that we do have at least 2 or 3. You know, we were talking about possibly transferring 2, but we might not even have that option. But who knows, maybe this one is going to split and turn into identical twins, and maybe it's God protecting us from having too many babies. I don't know. I feel like I'm a roller coaster today. Like, I'm back and forth. Like, I'm super strong and trusting and hopeful, and then the next minute I'm like super bummed and depressed and a little bit angry, and I don't know, I'm all over the place. But that's the story of my life with infertility. So, sorry, got itchy. Anyways, we were really busy today, so I kind of kept myself busy, so I didn't have too much time to think about it. We went straight from church to a family event. We were with family all day, and we got home really late and laid the boys down. My husband had a headache, so he went to bed early. But so I'm just taking some time by myself right now to think about it and pray about it and talk to you guys about it. So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. It kind of sucks. It sucks a lot. But I'm just going to wait and hope that tomorrow we find out that we have more that did make it, that did pull through. So if any of you have stories out there that are, you know, good positive stories about having only one embryo and it working, or just having your first transfer work, or just having low embryos, let me know. I'd love to read it. It'd be encouraging for me. All right, you guys. Thanks for being here, watching, listening, and letting me be vulnerable. Because for me, it's easy for me to share once things have passed. Like once the hard stuff is passed, I can talk all about it. I'm real open. But when it's happening, it's hard for me to be vulnerable. It's hard for me to cry, even if I want to. I like going to this protective default, I'm fine mode. I don't know why. Maybe it's growing up with 3 brothers, you know, just a little more tough. Had to be, you know. But, you know, it's scary deep down, and I'm trying to be vulnerable because I think that that's important for other women and other families going through this, and just whether it's even infertility or just a different issue, that like being vulnerable brings healing and brings help to others and lets them be vulnerable as well. So anyways, love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Hopefully have a good update for you. Bye.